All right. Okay, guys, I am super excited today to have my friend Kristen Rogers on our team. Kristen is my level 11, right? I think you're my 11 now. I don't know. We get confused, but I think she's my level 11. And she is so close to Diamond, like she is so close to Diamond. Her team is on fire. Watching them has been absolutely amazing. They are in full momentum, full growth. Nothing stops them. No excuses. Um, Kristen moved from California, where a lot of her team is, to Texas this past summer, right? Was it this summer? And
July 14th.
yes, and so, but they still are doing things. I know she's flying out there to go to Super Saturday with them, right? I didn't make that up, right?
Right. Yes.
And so, anyways, just watching her has been so awesome and so inspiring, and it really has been fun to see and get to know them and become friends with her and her husband Josh. And but just seeing her ideas, she's so creative. And so Ariele and I were making the schedule for the fall, and we're like, we have to get Kristen on because she's in full momentum. It's been so fun. Her team is growing every month. She has people ranking up every month. And like I said, she's so close to Diamond. So I just asked her to share her story with us and to give us some tips maybe that she's doing to give us some ideas to help grow our team as well. So take it away, Kristen.
Thank you. And I have to say, these never get easier. Talking about myself is not one of my favorite things to do. But if it can help someone, I'm happy to help. And I'm grateful for Beth and Ariele for asking me to share a couple things. So a little bit about my background is I am a Sapphire ambassador, and I joined in November of 2014. And it was very hesitantly and skeptically. And I joined just for the cheaper prices, like we all say, because about more than a year before that, early 2013, one of my best friends from high school asked me to try her company. So I did, because she was a great friend, and she's like, you can be a stay-at-home mom and we can make money and da-da-da. Well, I soon found out that it was costing me money. It cost me a lot to get started. It cost me money every month. And truthfully, I wasn't in love with the products. I washed my face with Costco face wipes, so it was really hard for me to sell something to someone that I didn't love. So again, I was like, never wanted to do it again. It kind of jaded me away from these type of things. But so it took me 4 months to even try Plexus. I ordered as a retail customer. That's how much I did not want anything to do with MLMs. Then I ordered as a preferred customer, and I felt something in 3 days. I lost weight my first month. I lost more weight my second month. I knew I couldn't not have these products, so I just wanted the cheapest prices, and I still have the the messages from my sponsor about me telling her, don't tell anyone, I'm not sharing, I'm too busy, I don't want a business, we have a business, I don't want it, don't do it. So she shared those with me the day I went Emerald and added those to my Emerald collage, so it was pretty funny. So when I joined, like I said, I didn't know anything, didn't know what silver or gold or senior gold was, didn't know how many people you needed to go silver. So I just did a little bit of research when I realized that I could actually make money and I loved these products, and all it took was a little bit of a push to make a post on Facebook, and I got like 17 messages, because 3 years ago in California, I think there was like 4 of us sharing about it. So as time progresses and Facebook learns these things, we do have a couple more obstacles, but it's still booming and growing, and there's still so many people who have not heard about Plexus, because I still send cold messages every day, and people have not heard of it, have not tried it. So I don't do excuses very well, just because, like Beth said, I'm her like level 11, but I've always felt like I could go to her as her level 1. So I didn't have much guidance because I didn't know where to go, where to find anything. So I used YouTube a lot and our team pages a lot. So those were my favorite go-tos. I would search diamonds. I would follow them on Facebook. When I realized that this could be something, and I was making a little bit just from PV, like I had no idea that we could add people as ambassadors. Like I was just adding everyone as preferred customers, which still I made good money doing that. But when I realized the bonuses and things like that, then I started like, okay, turn on my business wheels and go for it. I love competitions. I love winning competitions. I'm very red. So that helped, I think. And I'm bossy. My team will probably tell you that too. I tend to be a little bossy. But so that's my story in short. And I do have a couple points here I want to share with you. I don't normally make notes about what I'm going to share. I just start talking. But my team can tell you I'm kind of like, oh, squirrel or butterfly, and I'll like forget. So I wanted to write a couple things down that I like to share with my team. But sometimes when you hear it from someone else, like you guys have probably heard these things if you've been in Plexus for a while, but maybe if you hear them from someone else, they might strike a chord or hit you somewhere they haven't before. So hopefully I could speak to someone's heart, and by sharing these, it'll help you guys in your business too. So number one is stop making it so difficult. Lately, I don't know, I'm sure because of our back office switchover and the things that we're going through, like people tend to make things a lot more difficult than they should be. We're really just here to share these amazing products and what they've done for us. Like it's just as easy as saying, you guys, I've lost weight and I no longer have IBS. This is what I'm doing. Like it doesn't have to be, oh my gosh, the world's going to end because I can't log into my account. No. They will get it fixed. Plexus always does. We have to back up and go back to basics and stop making things so difficult. We are honestly just here to share amazing products that no one else in this world has to offer. No one has products like ours. They can say they have products that will give you energy or do this or that. They don't have anything like ours that are plant-based, non-GMO, no caffeine. Like they don't have that. So go back to basics. Don't freak out over things that we can't control, and just do what you love, share what you love. There has not been a morning in 3 years that I haven't woke up looking forward to sharing these products with someone new or helping someone on my team and seeing what I can do better than I did yesterday. And I think we just have to not lose focus of that because there are more people that need our help. So don't focus on yesterday. If you had a bad day, I always say that a bad day in Plexus is way better than a good day making an hour commute one way to a cubicle with gray walls that I have to stare at a computer for 8 hours and drive another hour home in the dark, then see my kids. Like, this is amazing. Like, a bad day is amazing to me. So number two is stop listening to negativity, even if it's from yourself, because negativity breeds negativity. Again, you have probably all heard that, but I'll tell you again because it's so true. I always say I'm a glass half full person. Like, you can tell me the glass is half empty and I'll argue until you believe me that it's half full. Because again, we have an amazing company, we have amazing products, and no one can tell me different. I know what they've done for me. I know what they've done for thousands of people on my team. I know they work, so one person cannot tell me that they don't. And if they do, it's probably because they still have a bottle of BioCleanse left in their cabinet or 15 days worth of pink drink in the bag still when they ordered 2 months ago. So don't listen to it. That's your choice. Make that choice. And you've probably heard this one before too. Whether you say you can or you can't, you're probably right. So choose which one you want to do. Number 3 is stop quitting. Another one I've been getting lately, and I don't know if it's the holidays or it's the switchover, but it seems like we're looking for excuses to quit. And our family and friends are also looking for us to quit so that they don't have to order and they can say, oh yeah, my skepticism was proven right because you quit. I can tell you that I have best friends that have still yet to order from me 3 years later. or they ordered and did it for a month because I told them to, and they said, I don't like it. That's fine. But you have to stop quitting. If I quit because one of my good friends told me that they weren't going to do it, none of this would be possible. Us being able to live out our dreams, move our kids anywhere we wanted to in the United States. Like, none of this would be possible if I would have listened to all the people that said I couldn't do it, or that network marketing wasn't where it's at, because I thought that too. But until you have the right products and the right company, they might think that. But we have to be here every time they tell us that we can't do it. We have to be there to show them that we can do it. And so stop quitting. I don't like to see those messages that are like, okay, I'm ready to go all in now. And then by the fourth one, when you've quit and told me that 4 times, like, I don't know, like, okay, prove it to me. Prove to me that you are not going to quit. Because if you're not, I'm all in with you. And I'm sure your upline's all in with you. But you cannot have those excuses in your back pocket to just pull out at your easiest convenience. Because Plexus is going to be here forever. It's a legacy company. I have faith in Tarl and Alec when they say that. And I've been to our corporate office. I've sat down with Alec and had dinner. I know for a fact we are going to be here forever. My daughter's already talking about joining Plexus when she's 18, and she's almost 8. So I'm looking forward to that. She's looking forward to that. So I hope you guys all have that belief too, because it'll be here for a long time. Number 4 is stop waiting for a rock star. Another one. I'm just waiting for that one person that'll get my team going. And no, don't wait. Be your own rock star. You guys have heard that too, but it's the truth. I didn't really have a runner until I was almost Ruby. And I didn't stop running just because she joined and wanted to run with me. I ran faster. 1, because I like competition, and 2, because it was more fun to do it with someone. But I didn't ever say, shoot, I'm gold, but I still don't have a runner, so maybe I'm just going to slow down a little bit. No. You guys, even if you get to Emerald and you don't have a runner, keep running. Maybe they'll meet you at Sapphire. Maybe they'll meet you at Diamond. But don't stop just because you don't have what you think is that runner. I had another thought that I was just going to tell you and totally saw a squirrel. And so maybe it'll come back to me. But really, that's like one of my most important ones. I don't know why I put it as number 4, but be your own rock star and keep going. I just saw a quote this morning. It said, a jewel is just a silver that never quit. So, that's what I was going to tell you. Because I didn't stop, I've never had to worry about outside leg points. I don't know if you or anyone on your team look at your outside leg points, but when you get to the higher levels, you have to have so many in your outside leg, and that's a huge deal if you don't have it. Like, you have to work your booty off, even if you have those jewel points, and you got to get your other team going. So if you do it all at the beginning, you can just not, coast, but you can feel confident that you're going to have those points there that are ready for you when you're Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond, and the level 1s that you need. So that was another plus that I wanted to share. When you grow wide, you're set. So do that. And number 5, which I think is also most important, stop looking down. Look up and then look up again. Alec told us this at Leaders Retreat in October, and it was probably the one sentence that stuck with me and hit me. He said, look up and then look up again. Because, guys, we're not in control. He's in control, in full control. And I have honestly been on my knees for every single rank and every single paycheck. When I see that email, I get on my knees and I thank him so, so much, because it is all in his time, not ours. Whether you're silver or you're gold or you're going for jewel, it's not up to us. We're just here to share it. That goes back to number 1 of stop making it so difficult. Just share until you do find the rock star, until he does give you that time. I'm reading this book right now. It's called Wait and See. And it talks about the period of wait and just being still and waiting and just doing what we can do and what we can control until it is the right time for us to take the next step and to be ready when he does ask us to take that next step. So I feel like he brought Plexus into my life for so many more reasons than to lose 10 pounds and get rid of IBS and restless leg. That was awesome. But I think that it's so much more than that. And sometimes we just need to be still and wait. And it's not a bad thing. Don't ever compare your journey to mine. Beth went super fast, and I went Emerald in 16 months, which I think is super fast. I was at Emerald for a year. Went Sapphire the month we moved to Texas, another God thing. And he has us on track for Diamond. And if it's not this month, fine. If it's next month, fine. If it's February, fine. But you know what? We're going to be here for a long time. And I hope that all of you guys stick with it, because I can tell you the ride is worth it. So worth it. And you're in the right place at the right time. So that's what I have for you today. I'm nervous and I don't like talking to big groups.
Don't be nervous. You were awesome. I loved it. Seriously, I got like writing stuff down. And I'm so pumped because I know how close you are, and I know that it's going to be so soon, and you worked so hard. Can I ask a couple questions? Like, because I know that your team is full momentum, and lots of people see your name on the leaderboard and all that and say, what is she doing? What is she doing? How is her team growing so much? What are you doing to maybe like to encourage your team, or how are you getting them even through the slow months? Because it is, I mean, you know, for any type of business except for like retail, the holidays typically bring in some slower months just because people are all over the place and, you know, doing that. So that doesn't mean to stop working. We still work every day. But what are you doing? Because I know your growth last month, like you told me, and even through, y'all don't make excuses, even through all of it, you're still growing at great rapid numbers. So
I definitely don't like excuses because we have so much more than we had 3 years ago or 5 years ago when you guys, you know, started. Like, it's all there at our fingertips to use. But planting those seeds are so important, especially in November and December. Even if you think you're having a slow month, you're not if you're sharing, because January 1st comes real fast, and you know what everybody wants on January 1st. They want to lose 10 pounds. So we need to be there when they're ready. And I tell that, and I don't put so much pressure on when I cold message. Like, it's seriously how I'm talking to you guys. Like, if you're not ready, it's okay. Like, I'll be here in 3 months when you're ready, or in 6 months when you're ready. But you guys have to keep sharing. You cannot make a post and then say, oh, I didn't get any comments or likes, I'm never doing that again. Like, okay, don't, you know, that's your choice, but you're doing a disservice to all the people who didn't see that post because of Facebook algorithms, you know. So I just always tell my team, plant the seeds, follow up, be real, don't be salesy. I tell them, don't post graphics. I don't like graphics. Facebook doesn't like graphics. Post a selfie, post a picture of your kids holding the products. But plant those seeds. Make a post every day. Reach out to someone every day, and just, plant the seeds. And don't make excuses, and don't quit. That's my main main point.
Awesome. Well, your team does continue to grow. Okay, someone asked, what advice, and if anybody else has questions for Kristen, just put them in the chat and I'll ask her. What advice would you give to someone without upline support?
Well, I used YouTube a lot. Timmy Yancey, I felt very connected to her on YouTube, and Tara Castaneda has some great videos. Sonia, who was on here a couple weeks ago, who I love, and watched her training videos. And then I did a lot of just playing around in my back office on my own, just clicking around, seeing, which is what I'm doing now too with our new virtual office, just I want to be able to answer those questions for my team because I know how it feels to not have the answers. But you also learn a lot when you have to research it yourself. So I have been doing a better job about letting them find the answers just because I'm usually like, oh, here it is, here it is. So it does help you to learn when you do it on your own, but don't let that be an excuse as to why you can't grow, because it's all there. Like I said, keep posting, follow us, follow me, follow Beth, follow Ariele, like follow Christy Hull. I love her posts. Jill Renfro. There's so many good ones out there, and I do a lot of copy and pasting, so you guys can too. It's all there. It takes literally 5 minutes of your day to share. So again, I don't like the excuse of I don't have time, because it really, if you manage it well, you can post in 5 minutes and use 10 minutes to follow up at night when the kids go to bed. So
yeah, I love what you said, and your first tip was stop making it so difficult. And I really think that we fall into that trap so many times of we need this and we need that and we da-da-da-da-da. We don't need any of it. We didn't have any of it. You just have got to get out there and share what we do have and what we do know. You know, you're right. So many people are like, oh my gosh, this new back office, guys, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you let that fear paralyze you, and if you let those excuses paralyze you, your team, your growth is going to suffer. And so,
yeah, I was thinking about that in the shower. I was thinking about it in the shower last night. I'm like, has anyone ever been through a technology switchover where they just push a button and you're like, oh, everything works so great and it's so easy? I worked for, big businesses, and we've had to do software switchovers, and it was never easy. Sometimes everything was down for a week. Like, it's not just a push of a button and everything's fabulous, but it will be fabulous. I have full faith. They've been awesome at fixing things. So
yes, and they're rolling out a huge fix tomorrow night. I don't know what it includes, but it's going to be huge. But yeah, we can't let that paralyze us for sure. And so if you're frustrated with it, then get off of it. Go talk to people, go watch a video and do something that you can do, something that you do have control over for sure. Because, and just, I think that goes with everything. Like the question, what do you do when you don't have without upline support? Well, you find the next upline that will help you, first of all, because Kristen and I talk now that, since we've met each other, it hasn't been like this year. We met a couple of years ago. We do talk, and we do, but so find your next upline up, but don't let that be an excuse either, because is it fun to do something with your upline? Absolutely. Have people been successful with with no uplines? Absolutely. And so, just share Plexus. Put on our team page if you have questions. You're obviously all on our team page because y'all know about these Zooms. And so don't let that stop you, because we are here to help you, and we're a team and we all help each other. So anyways, I agree with you on that for sure. Well, I agree with you on everything that you said. But anything else? Does anybody else have any questions? Anything? I think this has been great. Anything? Anybody else have any? If y'all weren't on at the very beginning, I told everybody to private message me their favorite chicken enchilada soup recipe. My boys are asking for chicken enchilada soup, so that's what y'all need to do today. Any other questions? Anyone? Oh, here's one. Terry Paxton. My dad was a computer guru in charge of tech switchovers for big oil companies. He was even impressed with the transition we did 2 years ago. Our company kept us in the loop and always made things right. I compare that to what we're going through right now. This is nothing. We're right on the track. And that is the truth, y'all. This is nothing. We are doing so much better than we did 2 years ago, for real. And the communication, I'm trying to pass it on as I get it. They really, really are listening to us, asking, they can't ask like the entire 500 people for examples, but they'll ask the diamonds for specific examples and things like that. So here's one more question for you, Kristen. How do you get a good team atmosphere? And they have a fabulous one. Do you do prizes and challenges? Anything else? They have fun. Like, they have so much fun. I love it. And
I love giving. I love giving stuff away. Like, that's my love language, is getting gifts. So I like giving gifts. But our team page is completely positive. I do have it to where I like to read it before it gets approved to go on the team page. Because if not, I'll message them, be like, hey, let's talk about your issue, but it doesn't need to go on a team page because number 2, negativity breeds negativity. And if someone's having a bad day, they're going to jump on and just be negative just because that's what we do. We're human. Like, we're not always hunky-dory, rainbows and roses. I understand that. So I like to handle those things on a one-on-one message or text basis, but everything on our page is positive, and I try to do at least one big giveaway a month, and I told that just depends on what you can do. And I didn't do giveaways like I do now when I was silver and gold or senior gold. Obviously, like, you do it, I would be happy to get anything. So just do what you can do, and if it's a $10 Amazon gift card, that's great. But I love giving a portion of what I get back because I wouldn't be here without my team. Not at all. So they deserve a lot.
And one thing I like, and I hope you don't mind me sharing this, one thing that they do, it's fun. I can't quite figure out how they do it, but it's so exciting. It's like when they're going for a contest, you do the countdown, right? Like, so you can win this, or your name goes in a drawing and a countdown. It's so exciting, and I don't even know. It builds so much. It's so fun.
Amanda's super creative, and we usually talk about what we're going to do. And Allie Machado too, she always has great ideas, and we like to just come together at the end of the month and just brainstorm and hey, wouldn't this be fun, or wouldn't that be fun, and then try to, maybe she'll use one and I'll use one. And but yeah, we like to make it suspenseful and do the wheel and do it live and stuff like that.
What we're talking about is say they're trying to get people to sign ambassadors, which was what we're all trying to get people to sign ambassadors. She'll say, okay, here's this prize. Let's just throw out a pair of Kinder Scott earrings. They do fun stuff. Okay, so for Kinder Scott earrings, we have to have 30 people have new ambassadors with welcome packs. And we get to 30 people, I'm going to draw. And so they'll make a graphic every time, they add one to the number drops down. And so you'll see, okay, we need 20 left or whatever. And it's this whole big excitement and suspense and all that. So when they get to those 30 people, when they get 30 new ambassadors, and they do that drawing or whatever. And so they're always doing fun prizes that way. And I think you can maybe do bigger prizes that way because you're not giving it for every person that signs. It's a draw.
Yeah, and you have to get to that number. Yeah, and you have to get to that number to, give the prize away. So it makes it, benefits a lot of people.
It's very fun to watch. I can't quite grasp how to do it still. I try, but it's very fun to watch. But I'm sure she can message you. I'm just not very smart some days. Did I explain it right though? Because people ask me, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, we just say this is what we have, this is the prize, and I'll count down. I had it down to a science with our old one, but I need to figure out how to export new reports and stuff. But it was fun. Yeah, I would keep track every day and count the ambassadors, and then that's how many we would have left. And yeah, it was fun. And tag that person that added someone.
And that excitement, because it brought that competition out in people, I think, too, because they're like, well, the more ambassadors you get, the more chances you have to win. And so it's been fun to watch that for sure. So
yeah.
Fun. Okay. Anything else? Does anybody else have anything? Okay. I'm going to challenge y'all today, and it's a very easy challenge, super easy, but, Amanda, she says they need another. Y'all need another.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, oh, we should do another one for December.
So my challenge for each of you today, we're getting off at 11, and so y'all have time. This will not take very long, but I want y'all to message 5 people today before you get up from your computers and tell them that our new X Factor Kids is back in stock and how amazing it is. Because, guys, that right there, I'm actually doing a special this week. And again, this is just because I could not have done this before. And so if you can't do this, I'm not telling you to do this, but I'm doing a special. If somebody buys the kids version, I'll give them the adult version because I want them to try it. It's just a way for me to get people to try things. Again, I know not everybody can do that, and I could not have done that before, but I actually have some here. So that was my tip. Go ahead, Kristen.
One more tip, because I just now, when you said about messaging, Kate Brooks, my level 1, who's almost Sapphire, she reminded me that we do this birthday message. So I started doing it again, and it's been great. When your birthdays pop up, message them, be like, hey, happy birthday. I like to send my friends a sample of Slim for their birthday. Can I have your address?
Okay.
And we have not had anyone say no. So it's a great way to not miss anybody and to get the conversation going. So
hey,
thanks, Kate.
That's a great idea. And Ariele was telling me about what she's doing this week. Or is it, Ariele, will you unmute and tell us what you're doing this week? Because this is a great way to get non-Plexus people talking to you too.
First of all, Kristen, I love that idea with the birthdays. I can't believe we never thought of that before, because that really is brilliant and so easy. So thank you for that. All I'm doing, and I copied this from Kristen Hull, who Kristen Rogers mentioned earlier, another Diamond Ambassador. She is doing a 12 days of giveaways. And so every day it's just a little graphic, and then I post a picture of what I'm giving away. Like, it's super easy. One day it was a bath bomb. I mean, one day it was a little bangle. It could be whatever you want. And then I randomly pick a winner, and each day I pick a winner that is a non-Plexus person. It's great engagement for them to see my post. And then along with their prize, I'll send them a little 3-day sample. I don't say anything about Plexus in my post, but in my little card that I send them, something about the holidays. Thank you so much. In the spirit of giving, I'd love to give the gift of health and wellness to you. Here's a little sample in my card for them to try it out as well, which is also a non-threatening way to reach out about Plexus. So
I think it's a fabulous idea. How cute. I mean, y'all can get stuff from like the dollar section at Target that's cute, you know? I mean, It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I thought that was a great idea when she told me. I've realized I am so not creative. I'm like, that's such a
I stole that one.
idea. So, yeah. Okay, explain the birthdays again. Somebody asked about the birthdays again.
Okay. I'll read it to you just how I have it, so you guys can write it down so I don't mess it up.
I'll type it while you're writing it. How about that? I mean, while you're saying it.
I just have to find the last one I sent. Okay. This says, hey, Kathy, I hope you have a great birthday. I like to send my friends a sample of the pink drink for their birthdays. If that's okay, may I have your address?
That's awesome. I'm typing. So hold on. Friends, a sample of the pink drink for their birthday. That's awesome. And everybody always says yes.
Yes, they do. But also another great thing that we brought up in our little chat group is check their mutual friends first, because if you have a teammate or an upliner or someone under you who has the same friend, you guys don't want to be sending the same birthday message to them, because it's not personal, obviously. Yeah. And they, we don't want to be salespeople. We really do want to give the gift of health and wellness, but you don't want it to be like them getting like 3 of the same messages from people. So just be aware of mutual friends with your teammates. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Such great ideas. This has been so good. Thank you so much. I sent you before I heard your message about free pink drink for a birthday and got excited. That is so cute. That's awesome. Okay, does anybody else have anything? So before you get up from whatever you're doing right now, myself included, we're going to sit and we're going to message 5 people and tell them that our new X Factor kids, I always say it wrong, is back in stock. So 5 people. Ariele, do you have a certain message that you're putting?
No, I don't have anything written out. I can write one out because I've already have them all. They're ready to go. But it's just a simple thing. I always say, giving the gift. I'd like to share the gift of health and wellness with you. I know I put that. So.
Okay, I want to say something too, and this is super cheesy. And I'm about to, as soon as we get off of this, I'm about to put like a little beanie on and go do the 12 days of Christmas. If you're on that, hop over that. But what I'm going to talk about belief when I go over there. And so Ariele is right there sitting in her office. And I'm going to tell you this right now. And I talk about this all the time. But Ariele, we were sitting in that office where she's sitting. 4 years ago. And it was probably a couple months before Christmas. And I stated to her, Ariele, what did I say, Ariele? You hear it all the time. What did I say?
Wouldn't it be great if we could just make $500 for Christmas?
And we did, y'all, and we're still doing it. And Christmases are so much easier. And so if you're on here today and you're frustrated or you're tired or you don't know what to do, please keep going. Don't make excuses. Don't stop. Just keep going every single day. Just keep sharing it. Don't make it difficult. We did not even know to make it difficult back then. We had no clue what we were doing back then, y'all. But it changed our lives tremendously. And I'm forever thankful. So if you hop over on that, I'm going to talk about that again. But it just, while we're sitting there, it's Christmas time and she's sitting at her desk. And that's where it was. We were sitting right there. And anyways, I just want to encourage each of you today. This business is for everybody. Ariele and I have been friends for a long time. Ariele and I have different personalities, and we both did it. And we both continue to do it. And we work well together. We're a team. We bounce ideas off of each other. If you don't have that person, keep reaching up or keep reaching to the side. But find somebody to do it with you, because you know what? It's encouragement. It's fun. You can work off each other's strengths. And so I just, like, it's full circle today, just listening to this and seeing you sit there and it being Christmas, and you just got to do it. We have products that everybody needs, period. Nobody else can give people these products, period. So no matter what's going on with the back office, no matter what's going on, what month it is, no matter how many crazy things we have, people need our products. And so just yesterday, Scott and I were sitting at the end of the year doing our financial stuff with one of his fraternity brothers who knows we've done Plexus. We've talked Plexus. And he goes, I need my wife to call you because she needs this product that you're just talking about with me. I'm like, really? 5 years later, people need our products. And it may take them 5 years to realize they need these products, but they need our products, period. And so keep going. Be encouraged. Just keep pushing forward. And know that we're always, always, always here to help in any way that we can. So 5 people today. Hop on over in just a few minutes if you're on the 12 days of diamonds, and I'm giving away Kendra Scott earrings. So that's all if you want to be over there. So don't miss out. Okay, bye guys. And no Zoom next Tuesday. Ariele and I actually are going to Celeste. Celeste is having a Christmas party for her jewels, and so we will be there next Tuesday. But then the next week we do have Kelly Norman. Ariele, give us a feel about the Kelly Norman thing real fast before we go.
Okay, sorry. So we are bringing Kelly Norman. She is a diamond ambassador. If you've never heard of her, diamond ambassador. She is one of our jewel trainers. She goes to corporate and trains the new jewels. And she is also a John Maxwell certified trainer. She's writing a book, y'all. I think she's going to have her new book at the event as well. So she's great. The workshop is not just about Plexus. It's about overall mindset and your personal development. So bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your neighbor, somebody from church. Everybody can benefit. We all know that from personal development. So that's what it's going to be about. I posted a video on Beth's page last week. She did a little video about what it'll be about. Y'all, we sold 100 tickets in 2 days. And I just had a message from the other girl that said yesterday we sold over 40 tickets. So once this fills up, there will be no room left. And we do think it will fill up because there are so many ambassadors in Texas. So get your teams. If you have any questions, message me. I can get you the information. And she will be sharing about it, I'm sure, in 2 weeks as well. So get your tickets before then. So.
It's January 27th, right?
It's Saturday, January 27th from 9 to 3 in Grapevine, Texas, which is near the airport. Y'all, we have people flying in from out of state, California, Nashville, coming in for this. I guess it would be a pretty big deal. So if you can make it, we really hope you can be there. So.
Yeah, and she can repost the link on my team page so it bumps it up because I know we've been posting a lot on there. speaking of that, please scroll through the pages, especially with all this back office stuff. We are putting information on there as we get it. So please don't miss out on scrolling through. I know everybody's not seeing everything. I'm not seeing everything when people post. So please, please, please go to our team pages and scroll through for sure. So anyways, thank y'all. We'll see you in a couple weeks and let us know if we can help. Have a great day. Thanks, Kristen. It was awesome.
Thank you.